Sexy costumes add a spark to your love life. If your love life is feeling routine and the spark is threatening to go out, breathe some fresh air into the mix by using sexy costumes. Whether you would like to admit it or not, everyone has a fantasy. For most guys, the Farrah Fawcett in the red swimsuit fantasy is ranked right up there with the Princess Leia in the bikini fantasy. Of course, any occupation with the word sexy listed before it finishes out the trifecta of guy fantasies. These include sexy nurses, police officers, maids, flight attendants, pirates, and even a lunch lady if she's sexy enough. Women, on the other hand, typically have fantasies about strong, capable men. Most women start drooling the moment they see anyone in uniform, including soldiers, sailors, police officers, firefighters, or sports figures. However, women can become caught up in a fantasy that involves them dressing up in a provocative outfit just as easily as men. After all, why would any woman agree to wear a sexy costume if there wasn't something in it for her? Wearing sexy costumes is nothing to be ashamed or embarrassed about, as many couples exercise these play roles to keep their love life from becoming tired, listless, or dull. Just because you use sexy costumes in your relationship does not mean that you no longer want to be with your partner, which is a common misconception. Just because you have a desire to see your wife or girlfriend in a skimpy maid's outfit does not mean you have a secret wish to have sex with a maid. Instead, these fantasies allow us to cast ourselves and our loved one in a unique setting in order to experience something different. Think of it like Halloween, but instead of candy, you get something much more satisfying. There are several different variations of sexy costumes that are available for purchase. If you are entering into the idea of fulfilling a fantasy for either yourself or your partner, you may be unwilling to purchase some of the more provocative costumes on the market. Consider starting out small by using accessories and accents to make a unique statement, or choose a more subdued costume that is subtly sexy. Although there are only two people in a relationship, and you may have many years of history to fall back on, there can still be embarrassment present, so be sure to speak of any issues that may be of concern for either you or your partner. Think of sexy costumes like lingerie or any other provocative clothing meant to get a rise out of your partner. When purchasing sexy costumes, you should be sure to choose a costume not only for its look, but also for its construction and materials. By purchasing a high-quality costume, you can be sure that your partner will be able to enjoy his or her fantasy for many, many years to come. Most often, the fantasy wears out before the costume. In addition to wearing a sexy costume to keep your sex life jumping, consider using different areas in your home for those intimate moments. A scantily clad maid is far more convincing on the kitchen table than in the bed. Furthermore, that muscle-clad mechanic will be a good deal more enjoyable in your garage to keep the fantasy realistic. Keep in mind that sexy costumes differ from person to person. What you consider sexy is probably different than what your friends consider sexy, but fantasies are unique to each individual. Be sure to support your partner with whatever fantasy tickles his or her boat and enjoy the ride. Click the link below for a closer look. This video has been made in Content Samurai. A few clicks and your video's done. Click the link below to try it for free.